Well, the nice thing about all of that tension is it goes away when you drop the puck. And that's exactly where we're going to start things off here for you at the Barry Benz Center. Northern Michigan in white, Michigan Tech in the black. Flying up ice, Michigan Tech. They'll pull up, set it up on the far side. And a busted play. Can the Wildcats get there first? It's Cleach moving up ice. Working his way. That's Ward with a backhand in. Save made, and it's in the pads.
Ward went full throttle this time. That was top speed. Didn't allow the defender to get in there. And maybe by going that fast, just kind of didn't give himself enough room.
And around to the far side, here's Ward, who just had the breakaway opportunity a moment ago. He has got Bolduc to his right. Instead, he'll cross to the left. That's broken up there. Wristed right in. Save made, and the rebound was there. And Northern Michigan's Ward almost had another chance at it. As NMU buzzing here early in the first part of this one. 3 shots on goal in less than a minute and a half.
And 2 of them come from Ward, who Dave Shayak said was probably their best player last night.
And a turnover by Michigan Tech. And Jakob Altrichter picks up the loose garbage, and Northern Michigan takes the early lead.
He'll score all year.
Well, it was Northern Michigan turnovers in the first part of that first period last night.
See, on that spot there, Bartoszewicz doesn't need to come out. He's got a defenseman right there. Why would you come out of the net? And now both of you are trapped behind the goal.
And they'll head back out to the point. Wristed in, back behind the goal, off the side of the netting. And right across the crease, nobody there. Pinching in, Northern Michigan, save made, puck loose. And they'll draw it out of harm's way, will Michigan Tech, as they're scrambling to their own end right now. And a smart play by the Huskies just to get it down to the Northern Michigan end. Back on is Warren Clark. Wildcats a bit of a change here. Michigan Tech doing the same. Chopping at here are the Wildcats, moving it up ahead to Burchill. Mikey Burchill lost the handle on it. And here's Michigan Tech back the other way. Good look to Vaharadio. Vaharadio, the wrister in, glove save made by Ian Ashton. And the Wildcats turn and dump it back to their own blue line, complete the line change back behind the play. Moving up ice, catcher saved there by Bartoszewicz. Set in, knocked down. Here's Northern Michigan onside. Aiden Hutchinson good towards the middle. Nice job to sweep it out of there by Michigan Tech as Andreessen came back towards the middle, bouncing puck now. And Matthew Argentina flipped out towards neutral ice, knocked away, but here are the Huskies back the other way. And from a bad angle is Latimer, spins in, shot made. And the rebound is right behind the goaltender, Ian Ashton, and it's 1-1. And Laurie Raymond, the extra skater here tonight.
Picking up a shift and picking up the Husky fans over in that corner and get around the defenders. And Silkons just kind of left everybody go. Good chance there for Ryman, and Ian Ashton had to respect the guy behind the net, couldn't cut the angle. Ryman in off the inside of the...
And it's Bettens back behind the goal for Northern Michigan. Spinning away, looking, no one in the slot. Broken stick, though. Here is Schiller with a drive. Hit the goalpost and stayed out.
The NMU hockey roster that we'll be telling you about when we come to a appropriate whistle. And a couple of those guys we were talking about already. Altrichter, and yeah, that was... There was open ice out there, and the puck seems to be finding it. So winning the races is really important right now.
It is gloved down, but it's the Huskies that are going to get there. Back the other way we go. Here's Latimer. Latimer moving up ice. One-on-one. Great move. Score! Dare I say, Dave Ellis, that was a big boy goal.
On a string. Hello, highlight reel. Around the D's, one-on-one. He's going to drop it back through the skates, in between his own legs, and then make the move, and Ian Ashton left the 5-hole open to let him finish. This is going to be a great angle for the end of it. Once he makes the move and gets around the defenseman, right through the 5-hole. That.
Vaharadio back out to the point. Prouty looking. Wrister through traffic. Never got through. The rebound did. Wraparound try is where? Swept out of there by the Northern Michigan defense. Diving on it was Ian Ashton to keep it out of the net. And Andreessen turned and sent it around to the far side. 3 minutes, 12 seconds remaining. Huskies high slot score. Puck came out of the corner, and right there's Trimbecki, who had the big week last week in upstate New York against Clarkson and St. Lawrence. And a Saturday night for him makes it 3-1.
CCHA, get another look at it here. Wildcats just kind of flowing toward the puck. Good look back there, and you know what? I didn't give enough credit. That is an NHL level shot for the goal.
The Huskies rather move it up ice. Looking for Andreessen near side. That's off the goaltender. And just out of his reach, up ahead to Ward. He's got help to the far side. Crossing the Wildcats. Altrichter in a shot that's knocked down by the goaltender. Win the draw and get the possession in the offensive end first. As it lays there in the slot. Schiller picks it out of harm's way. He scores! That's Ward on the deflection here, Dave. That's justice, but I don't think he got it.
Well, he may not have been the one that hit it, but I think he pushed a man into it because Schiller went back through the line first. Here's a look at it from the back. Pitka won the draw. Schiller waiting, taking the look. That definitely hit off of Tyler Miller's stick. So Schiller will take the goal.
Wildcats will bring it across. Look to set it up. Down to the corner it goes. Miller got there, lifts it out to neutralize for Sardarian. Steven Sardarian, this should do it. And Wildcats give up the empty netter. And a 4-2 win tonight for Michigan Tech. Makers to make plays, and Steven Sardarian's definitely been that man all weekend long. And with the exclamation point in their own end, they'll drop it there, and that'll do it on a Saturday night here from Marquette. Entertaining game here tonight. Wildcats made it interesting at 3-2. The empty netter for Michigan Tech makes it 4-2.